I just finished reading Starblades by the incredibly talented Kyle Ritter, and all I have to say is, wow. For the last several years, Kyle's exceptional coloring work has been featured in Ethan Van Sciver's popular Cyberfrog comic series. Kyle has the creative artistic ability to bring Ethan's amazing drawings to life and make them virtually hop off the page. Not only is Kyle an exceptional colorist, but with the release of his debut comic Starblades, he's proven himself to be an amazing creator. This graphic novel helps to fill the void left by the now SJW-infested mainstream comic book industry.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
And gives readers exactly what they've been missing and longing for. Simply put, Starblades is pure, unadulterated fun. Are you looking for tough, unapologetically masculine heroes? How about powerful and tough, yet still sexy, beautifully drawn heroines? Well, you get all of that and more with Starblades. You also get an interesting premise and an incredibly detailed world lovingly crafted by Kyle. Starblades takes place on Earth thousands of years after an asteroid has obliterated our planet. Out of the destruction, a new world was later developed from the remnants with the aid of a substance coined star metal. The material, which has magical properties, has been used to create new civilizations around the planet, which are vastly different to what we are familiar with today. As with all good stories, you have to have a conflict. In this universe, it is brought about by the Corruptor, an ancient being that leaves war and destruction in his wake while on his mission to collect all of the star metal. To make matters worse, the Corruptor's victims can be raised from the dead and used as pawns to fight on his behalf. This villain evokes feelings of the Dark Lord Sauron from Lord of the Rings. He's ruthless and all-powerful, a true force to be reckoned with, and someone that will really be a threat to our heroes. Volume 1 of Starblades sets the stage for the greater story to come. It introduces several interesting characters from the different kingdoms that make up this new Earth. Each of these new characters has their own motivations for wanting to fight the Corruptor's invading army. There is even bad blood between some of the realms, but these petty disputes have been temporarily set aside in order to ensure the survival of the planet. One of the many interesting aspects of Starblades is the unique abilities of each of the heroes. They are all brought together because they have been deemed worthy of possessing a Starblade. Starblades are ancient magical relics forged from star metal that were given to the different kingdoms. Every generation, a chosen one is selected to wield the Starblade from each of the different realms. The magic contained within the Starblades grants these chosen ones great power. Each of the heroes appears to be able to tap into some sort of mystical force via the Starblade energy, and are able to channel a particular animal energy. There is a wolf, tiger, eagle, bear, shark, and mythical dragon. With the inclusion of the different animal powers, I kept thinking back to the old Filmation cartoon, Brave Star. The main character in that series, an intergalactic marshal, had native roots and could call in the powers of various spirit animals to assist him in fighting the space bandits. This is just another layer of awesome Kyle has mixed into his story that manages to speak to the little kid that still resides in all of us. The main mission of our heroes in Volume 1 of this series is to come together in order to unite the Starblade relics. Once united, their unique powers will combine into an even more powerful force. Think Captain Planet, minus the hokiness. It's such a cool concept. On their own, they can wield great power, but once united, they become a true force to be reckoned with. After seeing the devastation of the Corruptor, I can see why uniting the Starblade artifacts is essential. While reading through this graphic novel, I had constant feelings of giddiness. I think this was because it reminded me so much of the entertainment that filled my childhood. Starblades evokes an 80s vibe, only with polish and a slick modern design. It really feels as though it could easily fit in with classic animated properties such as the Thundercats, He-Man, She-Ra, Silverhawks, and the like. Take note, Marvel and DC. While you're busy pumping out poorly illustrated preachy pamphlets and making a mockery of your once respected reputations, New eager indie creators are bypassing the middleman and providing hungry customers with the escapist entertainment they have been clamoring for. Starblades seems like a license to print money. I can easily envision action figures, playsets, t-shirts, lunchboxes, and more for this property. If this were 20 plus years or so ago, studios would be clamoring to adapt this graphic novel into an animated series. Alas, we find ourselves in 2021, where Hollywood is more obsessed with earning woke points and getting backpats from the insane vocal minority screeching on social media. Meanwhile, the folks over at Netflix are busy tearing down the franchises many of us grew up with decades ago and throwing millions of dollars away on diversity studies. Starblades was published through Ethan Van Sciver's All Caps Comics label. While it is no longer available through Indiegogo, EVS has stated that he intends to sell the remaining copies of Starblades through his eBay store. If you didn't manage to grab a copy through Kyle Ritter's initial campaign, I strongly urge you to please try to pick up a copy through EVS. All I can say is, I cannot wait for the sequel.